I call the meeting to order. The agenda or the town council meeting in regular session Thursday, 17th of July, 2025 at 5:30 PM at the Oromocto Municipal Building. I'll ask for a mover for approval of the agenda. Councillor Dahl, seconder. Councillor Whalen, questions? All in favor? Contrary, motion carried. Is there any disclosure of interest or conflict of interest? None? All right, we move down to the mayor's comments. I only have a few, and it's on the 26th of June, we had Ava Wood Day in the town of Oromocto. And it was at the Hazen Park from 3 to 8 o'clock. It was well attended. There was kids coming from miles away to get pictures, and it was set up really well. And I want to thank Marty Forsyth for organizing the whole event, because it went over really, really well. Pioneers Days was another very successful one. It was held the 28th of June until the July 1st. The Pioneer Pub, the fairgrounds, the fireworks all went off as smooth as silk. And the Canada Day Parade had 32 floats, and one of the largest they've had in a long time. So I'd like to thank Councillors Carr, Daw, and Henry for judging, and for helping cut the cake. And Councillor Murdoch was there for that, and Director Jackie Dunn. The fairgrounds was as busy as I've ever seen it, and it was well attended. We also had the Premier Holt there. I think it was the first time a Premier was ever been at any of the Pioneer Days, which is great. And David Miles, the new MP, Minister Cindy Cindy Miles was there, and local MLA Mary Wilson were there too. So it was a great day. On that note, we'll move on to the adoption of the minutes in the Oromocto Town Council meeting in regular session, June 19th, 2025 at 5:30 PM at the Oromocto Municipal Building. I'll call for a mover. Councillor Henry, seconder, Councillor Murdoch. Questions? All in favor? Contrary? Motion carried. There's no petition presentation to delegations. We'll move down to Councillor's report. We only have the Capital Region Service Commission, and the only thing is Economic Development meeting was a Zoom meeting on the 23rd of June, and they talked mostly about the tariffs and of course President Trump and the repercussions that could happen, and that was the only thing they discussed. Then Ignite Fredericton staff met with the mayor and the CEO, and they just reviewed last year, and we talked about discussions about this year, so it's pretty well it. So there's no consideration of bylaws, there's no unfinished business. We'll move down to new business. We'll start with 10A, the land sale of Sear Street Extension with Councillor Von Richter.
Thank you, Your Worship. Be it resolved that the mayor and chief administrative officer / clerk be authorized to enter into a purchase and sale agreement with Wild Properties Incorporated for a sale of approximately 4,261 square meters, approximately 4,200 square meter portion of PID 601588486, located in Oromocto West along the proposed Sear Street extension for the price of $300,000 plus HST. I so move.
All for seconder. Yeah. Councillor Kirkbride. I'll answer that one. Questions? All in favor? Contrary? Motion carried. We go with 10B, the hired 5-day relief firefighter with Councillor Kirkbride.
Thank you, Worship. Be resolved that Luke Doucette be hired as a holiday relief firefighter according to the terms of line of the collective agreement following his successful completion of the 6-week orientation. I so move.
All for a seconder. Councillor Whalen. Questions? All in favor? Contrary? Motion carried. We go to the last one, 10C, the hiring of RCMP Detachment Services Assistant with Councillor Whalen.
Thank you, Worship. Be resolved that Shelley Smith be offered the position of Detachment Services Assistant within the RCMP with a start date of 5 August 2025. I so move.
All for a seconder. Councillor Henry. Questions? All in favor? Contrary? Motion carried. I'll call for a mover for an adjournment. Councillor Daw, seconder, Councillor Kirkbride. Questions? All in favor? Contrary? Motion carried. 5 minutes. That is the record. It was 8.
Yeah, it was 5. That was exactly 5 minutes.
Oh.
That's bad.
Oh,